Yes! This is my favorite thing to talk to you about. It's how Jesus taught us to pray. It's what I've lived for, 30 years as a Christian, following the words of Jesus in the Lord's Prayer. Just pray that you take these words and let it be life to you. Well, Jesus' disciples said, "Rabbi, would you teach us to pray?" And he came out with such a simple prayer. In Luke, it's 34 words. In Matthew chapter 6, it's 51 words in the New International Version. You know, Jesus really did teach us to pray, but it was so simple, sometimes we make it complicated. When he taught us to pray, he said, pray this way: Our Father, who art in heaven, holy, hallowed, set apart is your name. So I like to take a few minutes every day just to acknowledge what Jesus did on the cross. Lord, I thank you for the cross. Thank you for saving me. Then I turn it into, Lord, I thank you for redeeming me. You are holy and you are worthy. And then I turn into a place of majestic praise where I begin to set apart his name as the one that's glorious and beautiful, and the one of splendor, and the one that measures the heavens with the span of his hand, and the one that measures the hills with a balance and the mountains with a scale, and the nations are like a drop in a bucket. This great God also calls me a friend, calls me a child of God. He says, we are the bride. He is the bridegroom. It's intimacy. So great God and friend. Every day I love to walk in that type of relationship. Second part of the Lord's Prayer is an offensive strategy. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Where we take the word of God in our tongue and our life and speak destiny and life over us. Pray for my own life. Pray for my family, my friends. Pray for those that are special in my life. Pray for my community, my church, my city. Pray for my nation. Sometimes there's a big crisis. I pray for that situation. Then I pray, give us this day our daily bread. The Lord really does care for us. He desires to meet every need in our lives. He desires us not to worry or fear. He says, trust him. So I make my request known to him and trust him and watch him move and answer prayers, sometimes supernaturally. Then the fourth part of the Lord's Prayer is what we forget many times, is where we ask the Lord to forgive us and cleanse us, especially not only from sin, but condemnation, guilt, shame. He cleanses us. And then due to that position of righteousness, right standing with God because of the blood of the cross, then we can choose to walk in daily forgiveness, forgiving those that maybe are close to us, that sometimes hurt us, those that mean a lot to us, sometimes say things to us or upset us, but we forgive them. We turn the other cheek and bless them with the love of God. And the next part of the Lord's Prayer is one of my favorite. It's like, help me, God. Lead me from temptation. Deliver me from evil. It's a great way to say, God, help me to live pure and holy because I desire to bring you glory. And then the last part of the Lord's Prayer is Jesus closes with basically this type of summary. It's all about God. For thine is the kingdom, the glory, and the power. Everything belongs to him. So I just encourage you to use the words of Jesus in your everyday prayer life. It'll keep you fair and balanced, pure, holy, and consistent. That's what it's all about, living like Jesus.
Oh Lord, bless me and keep me, cause your face to shine on